team, it's the RIAT! Arriving at over 400 miles per hour, Red One pulls them up, keeps pulling them up, which means he started the show full. And instantly you see 6 and 7 sit behind him. Bondi's been in the team for 7 years. He took a break and then came back as the leader in 2024. He's a former Typhoon pilot, former qualified flying instructor on the Tucano, where he was the Tucano display pilot in 2012. And Bondi would like to wish a massive happy birthday to Ruben, who's 14 today. Team now put themselves into 9 Arrow. The smoke comes on for 9 Arrow presents, once again, it's the Red Arrows. On the right of Red 1 is Red 2, Flight Attendant Rob Thomas. Rob is in his first year on the team. Uniquely, he was taken from training and made into an instructor of the Hawk Team Mark 1 with 208 Squadron based at RIAT Valley, before then completing his own training and joining the Typhoon Force, where he served on 3 Squadron with the operations over Iraq and Syria. He's also been an instructor on 29 Squadron, the operational conversion units, all based at RAF Coningsby in Lincolnshire. You'll now see the wings start to move backwards, that neck starts to move forward, 8 and 9 stay wide, as they come round for one of the widest shapes and biggest shapes that we fly. In from the left, the smoke comes on, in the Swan. Once again, Red 1 pulls them up at over 400 miles per hour, showing the expertise of the pilots, maintaining that formation in a loop. However, showing how good they are, they then change formation in the loop from Swan into Shuttle. Reaching a height of over 6,000 feet, aircraft slowing now only to 120 miles an hour. The controls are a lot less restrictive. That speed now starting to build. 200, back to 300, back to 400 miles per hour as Red 1 brings them around to the left. You can hear those commands from Red 1. They're almost robotic and monotone in its delivery, and that's because we fly our formation by ear rather than by eye. And it means the pilots on the outside of the formation need to put their control inputs just in a little bit earlier to ensure 2025 celebrates the 20th anniversary of the Royal Air Force Typhoon display team. In from the right, in honour of their 20th anniversary, this is the Typhoon Roll. Formation at the rear is Red 4, squad leader Chris McCann. Chris is working extremely hard at the back of that formation. He's having to look through the entire formation at Red 1 because we take our formation references from Red 1 and not necessarily space and cyber. And with a nod to that capability, in from the left, this is Apollo. As I said, there are 11 pilots on the Red Arrows. We've got Red 129 displaying free state. We are commanded by Wing Commander Adam Collins. Red 11, he was airborne, spoke to chasing the flight past with the E7. He's a former Red 10 to opportunity. In from the left, the colourful Big Vixen. The aircraft are flying with their air brakes out. There's a small door at the base of the aeroplane towards the rear. And this has twofold effect on the aircraft. The first means the pilots fly with a higher throttle section. The aboard call is made from Red 9 as Red 8 and 9 roll around the rest of the formation. But watch for the colour change as Red 1 brings them down the line.
little bit right.
Diamond 9. This will be a lost opportunity in the Diamond 9 before we start the second half. So once again, from the left, in our Diamond 9, it's the Red Arrows. As we go into the second half, we start the second half, which is the more heart-pumping, jaw-dropping part of the show, with the 5-4 split. And in the second half, we break down to two distinct sections. On the left-hand side, you have Reds 1 through 5, known as Enid. Squad leader Ray Hanna, one of the first members of the Red Arrows, he took the team from a 7 to a 9 and formed our world-famous Diamond 9. Enid from the left, Hanna from the right, for the 5-4 cross. Keep your eye on Enid to the right-hand side. Moving in from the left to sit behind Red 1 is Red 5, and sitting in trail is 4 rolls around the smoke of Enid. Sat behind Red 1 is Red 5, Flight Lieutenant Dusty Wales, known as Dusty. Dusty is in his second year on the team. He's originally from Zimbabwe, a former Typhoon pilot with 11 squadrons, as well as being instructor of 29 Squadron and also being part of 41 Squadron, the Test and Evaluation Squadron, all based at RIAT Coningsby in Lincolnshire. Red 6 and 8 go off to our left hand side, Red 7 and 9 go off to our right. Red 8 and 9 go up and down in the roller coasters. Red 6 and 7 initially stay flat. Pull, go, get down as Enid form the inverted V. Look to your left hand side, you can see Red 9 coming in. He's travelling at over 500 miles per hour as he lines up with Enid to perform reduce. Red 9 is ready to opportunity. This is the one you do not want to miss. The smoke comes on for the world famous Synchro Heart. And coming in from the top right hand side is Red 8 as he spears the heart. Red 8 is Flight Lieutenant Rich Walker, an very experienced aviator. He's flown Harrier, he has flown Typhoon, and he's also been a qualified flying instructor on the Hawk T-Mark II. 100 feet, followed by a second barrel roll in the double roll. And 9, roll goes, Reds 8 and 9 roll around the rest of the formation in the corkscrew. And once again you can see us trailing our famous red, white and blue. Not only here at RIAT are we flying with synthetic aviation fuel, we are flying with a environmentally friendly, biodegradable smoke oil. This is hydro-treated vegetable oil. It's 100% Red 7. Each aircraft will perform a power roll, crossing the middle before turning hard away from each other. Each aircraft now weighing 6 times heavier than you and I as we stand on the airfield. They're pulling hard against that G-pants. They cross. Not only that, we change from red to blue, blue to red. They keep that 6G turn on, red 7 in our left, maintaining that separation on red 6. To complete the manoeuvre called the circuit. Once again, as the synchro pair leads. Once again, our famous red, white and blue come on. Red 1 performs a barrel roll in the sky, leaving a snake-like smoke trail in the sky in a manoeuvre called the Serpent. The motto of the Red Arrows is a clutch, which means excellence, and that means every single 25. This is Chainsaw. Red 6 and 9 being inverted for up to 30 seconds, working extremely hard against that negative G. 2 and 3, roll goes. 2 and 3, roll to the outside. Clear goes, Reds 4 and 5, roll to the outside. In one of the hardest manoeuvres for our new pilots to master each year, it is the roll. Red 6, well, Red 7 does a grand job of hiding in the smoke of Red 6. For our second manoeuvre for 2025, this is Tempest. Again, we have Red 6 and 8 to our left, Red 7 and 9 to call the Crossbow. Leads to our rear and the pleasure. So please, put your hands together for the 2025 Royal Air Force Aerobatic Team. It's the RIAT!